big candles. Maybe not. And look at SPY and QQQ doing its thing on the upside. Are you guys having issues with the stream? I wonder what's going on. Stream is black. Let me stop and reshare my entire screen once again. Does that help? Hopefully that fixes it. Yep, probably just need to restart. It does that sometime. What happened to that guy Chibu? He should be, yep, you're in. Let me know if you are still having issues here. Yeah, probably needed to restart it. We are so much far advanced in the technology, and streaming softwares are like 10 years old. I still haven't, they still haven't figured out easier way to do live stream on multiple platforms. I mean, how unrealistic is that? I think since IWM is doing its own thing, I want to mess with IWM here. Watching. I'm looking for, we need Nvidia to go about 188.50 here. So I'm also keeping an eye on that. Yeah, 1 minute is, I don't know. Price is ranging, by the way. It's a range. Still watching. Let's see. Probably will just try 1-2 trades, see how it works out, and depending on that, call it a day type of situation here. Need to make a quick money, quick wins. And then we can go back, pretend that I'm helping for Christmas party to my wife. Sit by the bar. Let's see what else. I think we have a fake out on IWM here. Little more downside to go on IWM. This bounce is most probably a fake out considering we have weird candles. And I'm gonna see if Tesla turns around here. 48 to 50 or so. Let's see if it turns around. Feel free to let me know if you guys see any potential trades here. ASTS, I am not really doing that ASTS, but here is it. There's a weird patch which was valid, but then now it's probably going to head down. By the way, we need to find it if it bounced from here around 76 or if it comes all the way down to 61. What happened to IWM? Okay, straight to 50. That was quick. So we recovered here very fast. To look at the wick here, same thing, 1530. Even on 1 hour, that's not good. Yeah, all your space, everything is gonna rocket. It might just keep going up. You're asking, I mean, this can be a thing. Needs to identify it. I need third point here. I need third more point before I finalize that. But then this would be, nope, I don't like it. It's kind of in the middle of somewhere. If it's going to go up, right, obviously that's our target. But I'll show you what I saw here. Oh, are we talking about same stock? SDS, yeah, that's what you asked. I was talking about ACHR earlier and got confused what you saw. Hopefully you can take a screenshot of this, look into it once you get some time. There's like a small thing here. Obviously that's a wrong way to design it, but it most probably headed around that area. I would let it settle. By looking bullish to me, I don't see was kind of sucks because it's like hard coded into me, the whole setups idea. And then market doesn't really follow that. I think we're gonna be extremely bullish. Wait for our Mr. President get his pick. It's gonna be flooded with money. IWM. I think so. Here's what I've been thinking. IWM didn't really super trend yesterday. Whole market was pushing up yesterday. Every single sector was pushing up. SPY was pushing up. QQQ. Max 7 probably, most probably. But then IWM didn't really super trend as I expected it to be. And then this can directly relate to IWM being red on a day and potential rate cut January. So I think there is a little more news to go, is to sell. Um, that's why we are getting burned a little bit. Okay, so what do we have? If on 1 minute, we don't know what these candles are doing on higher time frame yet. ASTS also have $100 call, by the way. It just didn't hit right. We had a ASTS swing. Same with RKLB. Let me show you here. ASTS January calls for $100 calls, and then there is, you can see the volume there, and then the screenshot has when was this screenshot taken, so the date and time is in the screenshot. That way you can, you know. I have a feeling IWM is going to probably come down here and hit even lower low. Like it's probably gonna lose this level here. It's very much looking like it. INTC, it's in my swing trade. I I got into $45. I've shared my premium, and I've shared March 20 March. I wouldn't freak out because one day it went red. I mean, it's INTC, you know, it's a well-known stock for being having a pullbacks. Yeah, played safe. I took March. Also, Algo, we are green on that one. Not a lot, like 24, 23. When I checked, 24% green on that Algo February $400 February swings. And then I already mentioned my target when I'm looking to trim that, trim those contracts. It should just make sense to you when I say 372 should be a target. If it doesn't, reach out because I will explain to you again and again until you understand. Um, oh, this is sad orb here. What the hell? Oh wow, I'm not doing that. 5 minute call signal, huh? 9. See if it reverses here. It's funny how I have n- naturally have trust issues with that 5 minute signal, but I think it's very crucial. It keeps telling me the direction market is what market is doing. Fix us out on 5 minute. That's how you know if your scalps are gonna work on that. Let's see what is that. Man, I hate that wick here. I think the 5 minute signal looks actually good here. I think the calls is the move, guys. Amazon pushing 232. Is Tesla pushing? Tesla should start pushing up. Same thing with Nvidia. Probably doing a double bottom here. So I mean, it's still in a channel. Still in a channel, guys. I somewhat want to. I feel like majority of the stocks are in the middle of swings. Doesn't mean that you won't find some good. I wanna take a Amazon. 250, 250, 250, 250. Checking 26 December, 252, 230, 250. My bad. I'm gonna go a little cheaper also. 235 here. Spy with a slow climb. About to give us if it's either a range or it's had some momentum and slow climb type of situation here. The moment I start watching it, the candle just doesn't move fast enough. You should be okay on INTC if you're in a FAB, plenty of time. I mean, if INTC wants to go up, you will go green. Don't worry about that. I mean, you will get your exit on INTC, so you should be okay. Yeah, I know, right? Soon as we, for some reason, right, every time price comes around these orb, they just happen to prices happen to consolidate, retest, because I think it's a low volume, and then a lot of retail probably does the exact same thing, including algorithms. And if you're playing orb last year or before that, you would not have a good time. Just because it's working for these months doesn't mean it always works. It does not always works. I change my strategies quite often. Okay, so coming back to 21. Yeah, the only problem is we stick to setup and then we have a hard time making money for almost a week and then we start complaining that hey, market changed or they changed algo. We gotta, whoever is able to see come see it like quickly, but there is a lot that goes into it. People are able to um like at the ages, I speak with some of my friends and they are able to observe the cycles market go through, and they're able to somewhat predict market much better than anyone. Of course they get huge amount of money, I mean salaries. Not to mention, I mean the insane amount of data that their data centers process before they even go into a particular segment of a particular industry in a stock market. It just blows my mind that to what level they're going to just to predict something and bet money on it. And funny enough, it works out for them. So like middle to higher six figure is like a basic salary for them. Almost touching seven figure for by just showing up to work and looking at market and just doing what they actually love is, I mean, they are very lucky to have that. Man, Amazon just went down here, maybe double bottom here. So let's see what Spy wants to give. Man, these contracts are like sucks. I mean, look at it, they're like $32, 689. So if you think about it, it looks kind of like a retest and it's probably gonna bounce back up, but then it wicked it. Why do they don't look same? Anyways, bouncing off that. Uh, what is she talking about? I didn't show any chart. Oh, the MU one. Duh. Okay. What's the news here? Down 0.53 points or 0.01%. 6909 after market open. Yeah, 6907 and 6909 are good levels now to mark on your charts. I think it should reverse here, considering it doesn't have. But if I look at 4 hours, it does look like Q and IWM is probably just doing its thing, kind of like in the middle here. Yeah, I gotta cut that Amazon. It's not even moving anywhere. Like what? Those premiums are not even moving for me at this point. I'm trying to see some move here before I jump into a play. Sold it. I got out of that Amazon play. I don't know if it's a smart idea to trade. Let me check if there is a. It looks like people should buy this. Even a smallest dip in the market is keep getting brought. So let me check some flow on silver here, and what does that? This 62, 64. We're at 64, 65. So $1. I don't know if I want to play silver daily. I'm sure it will be good idea. Wanna do some silver cars on daily? So people are shorting it out of 65, huh? So looks like they sold it. I think I missed it. What about oil? Come on. Why are you taking forever? Can do that. Okay. You know what? Actually, oil looks pretty good here. Mm-mm. I think there is a lot of room up there. I'm not into op calls yet. I want to see it goes up here and probably reverses back down. 15 minute tells me 7 minutes to go and closing above, but I don't know. Do I want to take spy calls here? Risky play. In fact, 688 puts, $20. IWM is showing some good strength here, bouncing above that 200 decision point on one level here. It's SPY doing what it was doing yesterday, just ripping. Alright, sir. Could have played that orb, by the way. Could have, should have. Whatever. If it retest, I might try some calls here. I mean, how much is this move here? Probably 15-16 cent. So how much gains is that? How many gains? Got into SLV here at the money contracts. And I'm chasing some spy calls here. Yeah, premiums are not really moving. So if you are gonna get burned, you are bound to get burned. And if you can chase it, you will be still okayish. That's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping that I'm able to get out of my positions quickly here, honestly, on the day. This is probably where you should Trim one or two contracts. Good job if you took op calls. That means you're being disciplined, you're sticking to your setup, waiting for it to come to you, and then you're taking entries and profit also. It doesn't matter if it's small or big, how much profit you're making. First step itself is waiting for a setup and then executing it. So you're definitely getting paid for that. 689 got 15% on it. Let's hold and see what it's doing. Small retest and bounce here. That will be nice for your op calls here. 639 call, 15% is what I got. I'm trying to look for more stocks that can give us plays here, not just a SPY. Well, that's good. I ended up chasing those SPY calls there because it's moving. And then IWM is doing what it was doing yesterday. SPY flies and IWM is red on a day somewhat. Flat. So if it rejects here on SPY, looks like it got more to go. Uh, Looking for some type of retest or expecting something here, but looks like IWM decide to pump. So up we go. Okay. Look at that rip. I mean, we saw it yesterday. It's like 40% on those calls now. What the hell is it? Like, I mean, same thing yesterday, just rips, rips, rips. And if you miss your op calls, you probably struggle to get in, or you dare to get in and hold it. I mean, I have always regretted not taking calls on orb time to time when it does that. Carl led entry, but I'm okay with it. I'm happy with my 40%. It's very much possible. SPY will consolidate, IWM can go down, and SPY continues to rip. IWM continues to slow climb. See what's happening. IWM red candle. SPY refuses to go down. Probably gonna move sideways and go up. Okay. I'm thinking SPY puts here. I'm taking SPY puts here. And Amazon is rallying up. I don't like it. It doesn't give me enough quick exits. I see my contract went green to red. Need to set a stop loss on the puts here. I think it will go down more. Yeah, trying these puts is just such a dead thing. I don't even know why I'm even trying puts at this point. We are having a constant super train day. It's flying. And then I'm probably not thinking straight to shorten it. But how much higher you think it can keep going, right? I want to take profit on both the sides, so as long as I get my 21 tab or 50 tab, I'll be happy with it. But we are in a bull market here, so take whatever you can. Santa early Christmas time is probably not very suitable for these type of IV patterns. But let's see how much it's trying to go. Oh, good. There we go. I'm up 12%. Should I take it? 12% as a win today, huh? 12.5. I'm gonna trim a little bit. Why not? Take it. I took it. I took 12.5%. I don't trust it. I wanna see what's Q doing. Q is already at the 50. Let's see if SPY follows along. I don't think SPY will do that. IW went all the way to 252, huh? What about SPY? Q3 and 90. Well, good thing I took my 12.5% there. I don't know. Now at this point, I'm just trading for sake of it, but same thing with the calls here. Spy calls that I took 10-10. I mean, so far I only got what I was up like 45, and then the exit I got is 43.06. So 10-10 spy calls. Chased orb. Note to myself again. 43%, and puts here around 20. Should trim a little bit more here. It's probably your lucky candle here. Oh, it's dragon. Noise. I'm not. I don't suggest you guys to trade it. I will see you on Friday. I don't think it's a good idea to trade these candles, guys. You're just doing it for sake of doing it at this point, and force. It feels like we're forcing a trade here. I'm looking at Q. Man, I only got 20 something. So IWM is headed up, Q is down, and SPY is headed up. So that's a weird combo today. I think it's time for me to go with the most decent mover here. But then IWM has its own thing going. I'm again flat. Flat on these contracts. I don't know. 20-30 bucks is not a big idea. Big win here. Okay. I don't know if I want to hold runners here on puts. It's hard to see. I'll see if it rejects here on this candle. Probably does this downtrend channel until it breaks and then get out with more win. That's, come on. Come on. I mean, it's already broke above it. Your calls are good. You should hold them. I don't know if that is a channel. That doesn't look right either. There is no point for me to place it either. So no channel. Oh, looks like we're coming down. Should I hold my puts? Which one should I cut? Which one should I hold here? Puts or calls? Here we have we got a good win on those op calls, guys. Even if I mean I'm still around the same win here, 43-45% on my contracts, but if price this has to revert here, I'll probably trim them. Just wanna see if it's flying up or is it doing another retest and it's a double top here on SPY. Now IWM wants to hold up. What the? Isn't it's supposed to give us a red candle? Sync with it properly. Give me some strong sign. Same with our QQQ. Deep in. But then IWM is not. Let's see, I'm still looking at some other stocks here. Let's see what SPY wants to do here. Probably wants to go higher. There's a can't decide what is the channel here. And SPY doing what it was doing yesterday, holding up. Okay, so this is a level here. So we get a 50 tap on IWM and we bounce back up. Cause it broke out of its opening range. According to me, it's retesting it. And then it's going to retest and should fly back up. If it bleeds and come back in here, that means it just lost all the momentum it's been doing on a higher time frame. Yep. I think we should be dealing with IWM here. Not filling my order here. Looks like I need to buy something in the money. did we get in on puts here? $10.18. IWM is going to break out of his channel, guys. This is a very strong, obvious channel, and IWM is 100% going to break out of it. We got Amazon pop here. I trimmed my position, so I'm just waiting to get enough gains and get out of it at this point. But good job if you're holding them. I think we should just buy call and chill. I don't see why we are even looking at chart and trying to trade this price action. But I'm not sure if I trust this. Tesla Valley, huh? Weird. What did it do yesterday? 482. So we are looking at 480, 485. There it is, broke out. It should reverse here a little bit. Looks like it wants to go down. Who knows? I'm looking for SPY to hold this level. To be fair. I needed to break above this. Some of my calls are good. Trying to break above it. Hold the support. If it wants to reverse, this is the chance for SPY to reverse. If it wants to break out, this is the chance for it to break out of that level here. I know it wicked this, so it finished its move up and then failed. IWM seems to be just in the middle here. Not able to break above. Alright, you can do it. I think it's already down here. I don't know what I'm expecting. Push it, come on, push it. No, you want to. One more. I know you want to push it. It's gonna do something stupid now, watch. 689.29, that's the high you can go. Oops. Dropping. IWM dropped all the way to 50 here, and then this candle. So what? Look at this. I don't know if I want to trade this. I mean, there's nothing I can trade. Just gonna hold the calls and see what happens. YC, I would suggest you not to force a trade. Just take a day off. Friday, it's our day, dude. Well, Amazon already did its move. How are you eyeing it now? Didn't you get on calls with me? I trimmed the calls, I'm not gonna lie. I trimmed some of the calls because it was going red. And then the rest of the contracts are green. You can try IWM calls here, 200. It should catch a support and bounce. 15 minutes looks rare. All-time high here. Looks like we're just gonna watch market rip up all the day. That's what it's doing. Well, the calls are looking 55% right now. Looks like we're gonna have another rip day. I think I'm gonna call it day. I don't want to waste my time today. I'm just looking at this, doing nothing. Let me see if some puts here will be good for scalp. I'm looking for puts here for quick scalp. And I'm gonna sell as soon as I see some green here. Price is bounced already off the EMA 5. This might be it. Not yet. Okay, we just lost the volume here for some reason. I want to see IWM heading down here. Looks like we're good. I'm gonna hold my calls. Shoot, I wanna try some puts here, but then it's not giving me any strong indication before I jump into those. If anything, it can just keep ripping like yesterday. Honestly, the candles like this, no matter which side you buy contract, these next candle which are going up and down will give you exit anyway. Like you wanna buy call puts when it's here. The next candle is going to go down and then go up, and it goes down. You see green, you've got it. Candle, micro candle pattern, scalps. IWM should turn about here now. Calls are looking good. I hope everyone held them. There was no way to tell if you should hold your run or which one to cut. So if you're just holding calls and then cut your puts with a little more rate than usual, it's okay, and you're probably lucky with that. I think it should be ready to go now. Here, look at that. Some resistance. Whoa! Just keeps on going and going. Almost here, almost there for my puts target. SPY is just finishing its move on the top here. 5 minute looks ready, 15 looks ready, 30 looks ready too. 15 and 5 got little more to go. I think it's ready already. I just want to see if it's doing more than it should. We should expect some type of resistance here. I need it to go to 689.60 or something, so before it goes there. Ooh. Keeps going and going and going, and now it should drop. Let's see what Tesla is doing. Nvidia, oil, alco. I'm gonna try one more puts here. If anything, the candle's looking like it's going up here more. That one looks like consolidation for higher, huh? Wait, what? I took profit and it still shows my P&L rate. Or stupid IWM. I'm done for the day. I hate this. Alright, I think I'm gonna keep holding calls here and not trying to get burned on puts. Took a very minute. I told ya, it is BYND is super cheap. I don't even know it was worth buying that. I brought couple hundred contracts on it on BYND for fun. Yeah, right. There is a some every time there is like a money flow on this BYND and this type of small stocks, there has to be something. It's why is someone putting money at particular strike, and that doesn't mean that strike itself is the target. That means they are expecting some type of up move. They have particular target on their money they have invested, and they're trying to get out of it. So if you say good enough gains on your money, just take it and leave. I mean, don't let it go to red. But okay, I'm gonna take a break, see what happens to these calls. Call it a day. I will alert in a group as soon as I see something. Enjoy the rest of your day.